Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we will continue with the same chapter Legislature with part 3rd. In this we will learn about the two houses of parliament in detail. But before that, I request you all to like, share and subscribe. Beta, the Indian parliament consists of the president and the two houses of parliament, the Lok Sabha and the Rajya Sabha. And today we will talk about Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha in detail. In this we will learn about the composition, eligibility, term and procedure for election of both the houses, including the Lok Sabha and the Rajya Sabha. So first of all, we will start with Lok Sabha. Beta, Lok Sabha is called the House of the People. This is because its members are elected directly by the people. Members of the Lok Sabha are elected through the general elections. And beta, elections take place every 5 years. For the purpose of elections, the country is divided into constituencies. As we had discussed about constituencies in previous topic. Beta, constituency is a geographical area represented by a member of parliament and only one person is elected from each constituencies. All citizens above 18 have the right to vote, that is universal adult franchise. Beta, people cast their votes through a secret ballot and nowadays electronic voting machines are commonly used in elections. Beta, as you know that elections in India follow the first past the post electoral system. The composition of Lok Sabha, that in Lok Sabha cannot have more than 552 members. Out of these, 530 members are elected from the states and 20 members are elected from the union territories. Seats are allotted to each state on the basis of its population. Beta, the President of India can nominate 2 members from the Anglo-Indian community if he feels that the community is not adequately represented. At present, there are 543 constituencies and the number has not changed since 1971. Beta, now you should know the eligibility, means who can become a member of Lok Sabha. Beta, a candidate must be a citizen of India and not less than 25 years of age. And a candidate can be disqualified if he holds an office of profit under the government of India or the government of any state, or if he is of unsound mind, and last, that he has acquired the citizenship of another country. In all these cases, the person can't be eligible to be a member of Lok Sabha. Beta, the term of Lok Sabha. In this, the members of Lok Sabha are elected for a term of 5 years. If the party in power loses its majority, the president can dissolve the Lok Sabha before its term is over. On the other hand, in case of an emergency, the term of the Lok Sabha can be extended for 1 year. Now we will talk about the second house, that is Rajya Sabha. Beta, the Council of States or the Rajya Sabha is the upper house of the parliament and there can be maximum of 250 members in the Rajya Sabha, out of which 238 members represent the states and the union territories. Beta, members of the state legislative assembly elect member of the Rajya Sabha. So it is an indirectly elected body. Beta, representation in Rajya Sabha is based according to the population. For example, Uttar Pradesh is a big state with a high population in comparison to Sikkim. So Uttar Pradesh will get more number of seats in comparison to Sikkim in Rajya Sabha, because the framers of the constitution wanted to prevent such discrepancy. According to that, states with larger population get more representatives than states with smaller population. Now we will talk about eligibility. In order to become a member of Rajya Sabha, a candidate must be a citizen of India, not less than 30 years of age, and a candidate can be disqualified if he holds any office of profit under the government of India or the government of any state, if he is of unsound mind, and if he has acquired the citizenship of another country. Beta, the members of Rajya Sabha are elected for a term of 6 years. 1/3 of its members retire every 2 years. Thereafter, fresh elections are announced for the seats vacated in the beginning of the third year. The Rajya Sabha is not subject to dissolution, therefore it is called the permanent body. Beta, in last, I want to say that please read this chapter at home and do both the questions in register. Try to frame the answer in points. For any query, you can ask me in the online session. Thank you everyone for watching this video. Have a nice day.